this. Well, you know who got you know what, you know where. 40 miles before we get into a town, she's already starting. I swear, she's psycho when it comes to Dutch brothers. I go, say no, the word is psychic, Mama. Psychic. I'm tuned in. She knows. "40 miles before we get there, she's already starting." So she got her goodie. I got my goodie. I got my goodie free because I guess they're updating their system, and it wasn't taking my it wasn't coming up on my app. So they gave it to me free today, so that was nice. But going in there, oh my God, I saw this person the side of the road, and it might be, I'm thinking it might be this one girl that's doing car life, and the car engine was up in flames. That whole car is gone. It's gone. I saw that the person was out. I couldn't tell if it was a girl or a guy, but I think it might have been this one girl. She wears this bandana on all the time. And I think she's in a silver car. It might have been her. But she was out, the person was out, and they did have their stuff out on the side of the road. So they had gotten out and gotten the stuff out of the car. And I saw the police were rushing there, and the fire trucks were rushing there. So, they were coming, they were going to give her help. There's nothing you can do with it. I've had that happen, and it's the worst feeling in the world to be standing there and your car's going up in flames. I did have that happen one time. I took my car in because it needed to have some Freon put in it because it wasn't cooling. Picked up the car, and it wasn't a few miles down the road before my car went up in smoke. And they said, well, we can't prove it was them. Well, what else? I mean, it was fine before that. But yeah, my whole car went up in flames. And like I said, that is the absolute worst feeling. You're standing there and your whole thing is going up. And of course, you're nowhere home. You're out in the desert somewhere, which was my case as well. At least she's close to a town, pretty big town here. But yeah, that's the worst feeling ever. So I'm hoping they have the wherewithal to get into another vehicle. But yeah, we're in Utah. Out of Nevada into Utah. Going up through this canyon at the moment, but yeah. Oh, as I was going through that town, all of a sudden, man, there was a big shift in the heart center. It was like, boom, this thing come through. So there was some shift going on somewhere major, because I mean it hit the heart center and it was like, you know, like I said today, you know, it had that really high intense going on. I was feeling it in my face, jawing, and then all of a sudden the heart center. Now, I've had something happen in my heart center before when I was going through Kundalini that was so crazy. It was feeling like I was going to spontaneously combust for about a year. And then all of a sudden, one day, it was like somebody poured ice cold water in my heart center. It was like, whoa, I had to catch my breath. It was so cold. And then that's, you know, it calmed down. I wasn't feeling like I was going to spontaneously combust anymore. But today's, it went through and it was like a feeling of like fullness, but almost numbness, and just this whoosh that went right through. Like something being filled in. It was really an odd feeling. Again, one of those things unmistakable coming in, downloads and stuff. So don't be surprised if you feel something like that. Like I said, very, very high energy coming in. Was feeling it in my face, and then all of a sudden the heart center had a big whoosh. So yeah, everything, definitely things are changing in motion here. But you know, when these things happen, I'm going to let people on this channel know. So if you're feeling something like that, don't feel like the lone stranger. These things are coming in, and if you are sensitive to energy fluctuations and things, you may be feeling this as well. But it was definitely a big heart center rush today that came through. Sometimes I don't know if it's just that area or if it's an overall thing. So they must be doing road work up here. We got a 1-lane road going. But yeah, definite shifts coming in. And then I guess Hogarth said there are a number of more eclipses coming in. So we are really definitely in a time of transformation and big shifts. So don't be surprised. Smells like maybe they're working on asphalt or something. And now another shift just coming in again. You feel very kind of lightheaded. Now these things for me, it's not a big deal going through the Kundalini thing. I've had so many things happen that this is like par for the course, you know, these types of things. I'm going to put this for circulating air. But if you're not used to it, it could be a bit off-putting, and you could be, you know, worried if you're having some type of a medical issue or something. But if you're having something like that, just kind of sit and wait it out, you know. Somebody up there transit, they got a couple of dogs. Anyway, Nevada was interesting. They've got so many places there that you can park, and you can, yeah, lots of turnouts, lots of places there if you're doing car life or van life. So that was good to see. Okay, we're moving. We're back to where there are trees again. Go from trees to no trees and desert and scrub brush, then to trees again. Yeah, this looks like new blacktop. wondering about those shadow people, they may not be feeling the awareness of these shifts, but it's definitely going to be affecting them in some way. And like I said, they don't want that light coming in, so they may be getting more anxious, more more difficulties with it. So have more patience than you usually do, because there'll be more road rage, more craziness just acting out. As these shifts begin to take place, and all of their drama is starting to fall apart. So whatever time you need for yourselves to stay grounded and balanced and in a good frame of mind, do it. Do it. That's all I can say. If you have your spiritual practices, that's a great thing. Now, I have given out some spiritual practices on this line and stuff before. And people can go back through and see those, and if you want to use them. Or I have those books out, I have that one, the workbook, if that's got different things in it. That can help you if you are, looking to do a spiritual journey, etc. The workbook. Or other ones that are good for people, the ones, the channeling one is good, or the echoes is good to just keep people grounded and, again, bring in more things to sit with while you're going through this time. I'm telling you, man, that heart shift today, that was a big thing that came through. You feel like your heart is getting blown up. It's got what is this going on? I'm like, well, that's interesting. Slow-mo over this hill. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Yeah, we got another stop here. Working on this road, and the one we're following way up there is a car that's got that tar asphalt stuff in it.